Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Tim Queen and today I'm going to share my secret on how to grow a B2B YouTube channel completely from scratch from 0 to 1,000 subscribers. So if you want to learn how to take advantage of YouTube and grow your B2B business in 2020, keep on watching. But before we get started, let's have a look at Canary Wharf. Now, YouTube is highly underrated when it comes to B2B marketing. Most companies who do B2B marketing on YouTube create very boring, completely non-engaging, corporate-sounding, slick content which is in no way connecting with the audience. And because of that, they're getting no engagement, their channel is not growing, and they're driving no traffic to their website. And as a consequence, their business is not getting warm and hot leads, and they're not getting any more money from the platform. So what we're going to do is something completely different. Now, if you understand the YouTube algorithm and you understand how it works, how to trigger engagement, how to create engaging content, how to record your YouTube videos in an interesting way, you can drive massive traffic to your business. You can grow your channel really fast from 0 to 1,000 subscribers. This is the biggest step to take. Once you hit the 1,000 subscriber mark, it's getting much easier and you're going to grow much faster. So in this video, I'm going to teach you exactly what you have to do to get to 1,000 subscribers fast. Now, step one, you have to create a YouTube channel. So to do this, you head over to youtube.com, click over here, and then follow step to create a new channel on YouTube. Once you have created your channel, you have to optimize it, meaning you have to upload your company logo, you have to upload a cool header image, you have to add a description, add all the links to your different websites and social media accounts to your profile. Then continue to create a couple of playlists for your channel. So you have like the foundation set, how you can organize and group everything together. Because what happens usually when someone comes and watches one video and they are really interested, they want to watch another video. So you have to keep all those videos organized so it's easy for people to discover more additional content after the first video. Step number 3 is you have to define your YouTube audience and you have to be really super niche specific. Think about who would the people be that want to buy your products and what is a common denominator. You have to find one, let me repeat this, one common denominator to identify them. Find the one that is most common and most underrepresented on YouTube. You want to build content for this one group. This is very important because you have to find a way how to take advantage of getting enough views for your content. So if you pick something that is very generic, for example, you might say 80% of my customers are male or female. You can't just create content for one gender. That's just way too broad, and you will find anyone and no one who would not fit or fit for your products. You have to find something like much more specific that has a likelihood that, for example, if you find this one criteria, this one interest, it's 80% likely that they would buy your product. So you have to find something where you can be certain that they have a high likelihood of becoming a customer, and at the same time, you have to find something where there's no or little competition on YouTube itself. And then you're creating content for this one specific niche. Now, in order for this to work, your content has to be really super laser focused on this specific niche. You don't want to make videos about 10 different topics. You want to focus on creating content on one topic alone. And then over time, you can branch out. First, think about topic A. Then think about topic A1, A2, A3. Then you can go deeper. A11, A12, A13. You want to go really deep until you have created this huge base of knowledge. All of this is related and interconnected. So if one person is watching one video, it's almost 99% likely that they will want to watch all of your other videos on your channel. And that's how you get massive watch time, a lot of views, a ton of engagement, and a loyal audience. Once you have the loyal audience, you can branch out to bigger topics. You can go to B. Don't go to C. Just do the same thing. A, then you switch over to B, B1, B2, B3. Go deeper. B11, B12, B13. And then you're creating like overlapping topics. And as you grow and you're getting more and more people, the topic doesn't matter that much anymore because all of those people will drive enough traffic to be discovered by new users. So next you have to really understand the YouTube algorithm and how it works. In the past, YouTube measured the number of views as their primary metric for how many additional people will discover your content. They figured out like a lot of people were using bots and were faking those numbers or were creating ridiculous clickbait titles, which was not delivering on the content. So YouTube figured out the best way how to measure quality of a content and enjoyability for the viewer was to use another metric, which is called watch time or watch time percentage. So what that did was basically, if someone is clicking onto your video, great. This means your thumbnail and your title are great, but then they want to make sure that you actually find what you were looking for. Was the title and the thumbnail promising something that you delivered? And how do they measure that? By the time that you spend watching the content. So the more minutes you're watching, and specifically the higher percentage of the video someone is watching, the more in alignment the content is in YouTube's eyes. So if you can get someone to watch it from minute 0 to minute 10, let's say you have a 10-minute video, that's 100% watch time, meaning the content was hyper relevant for this one person. So YouTube will then take this content and will so this person was really interested in this content, maybe I can find some similar people to this one and show it to them too, see how they react. And if the watch time keeps up and up, they will show it to more and more similar people, and that's how your video goes viral. It's also important to get people engaged, get them to like or even to dislike, doesn't really matter to YouTube that much as long as there is engagement, and get them to comment, ask them questions, motivate them, inspire them to leave you an answer in the comment below, and you will get more engagement. If you get something like high watch time and high engagement, your channel will grow in no time from 0 to 1,000 subscribers. Now next you have to record your first YouTube video, and I recommend to use your smartphone. Come over here, I'll show you my exact setup, how I film my videos. Now as you can see, I'm just using my iPhone to record my videos. I'm just using like a tripod. This one is just for weight, so the tripod isn't blown away from the wind here. But it's just a regular smartphone, a regular iPhone. You can use an Android phone, it doesn't matter. The modern smartphones are of such high quality. You can record 4K, 30 frames per second, you name it. It's all in there. What I recommend, on the other hand, is to invest in better audio. Now you don't have to go as advanced as me. I'm actually having like a wireless audio transmission system, but at least get a lavalier microphone. Plug this in. There is a lot of lavalier microphones. I can link to a couple of them in the pinned post that you can use. You just plug this into another second smartphone, put this into your back pocket, and then you record the audio. And then you just sync it. And the way how you can sync it is very easy. You just have to start the record button on your smartphone, start the record button on your other second smartphone for your audio, and then you clap. And in each and every video editing software, you can just go there and say sync based on audio, and it will find those two claps, will overlap them, and you can use the better audio from your smartphone and use the high quality video from your other smartphone. And that's how you create a perfect first video. Next, we have to edit your video, and I want to give you some bit of advice that is really, really important. Don't think about putting any effects. Don't think about creating a fancy intro. It doesn't matter. It's much more important that you deliver great performance on camera. But what I can recommend is to increase the amount of watch time, cut out any awkward pauses. Make the video super short so people not have a moment to think about something because they're following every single word. And the software that I use to cut out all the silence pauses in my videos, and this is, by the way, called jump cutting, and the software is called Vlog Easy. And I'm going to link this also in the pinned comment. This allows you with one click to cut out all the silence from your video, and sometimes this can be 10 to 20% of your watch time. So everything that's left is just the pure content that people can enjoy and watch. And I found out when I do this with my videos, actually watch time percentage increases massively, and I'm getting more watch time, more engagement, more people subscribe, and this will help you to grow your channel really fast. First, you have to upload your video, then it's time to update and optimize your meta description. Add a compelling title, upload a compelling thumbnail. What you want to do with those two things, you want people to get them to click on your videos. So you have to have something of interest, communicate the value really quickly, and then add the thumbnail to align it with the title to make sure that you get a lot of people to click on your video. Next, you have to add some content in your description. You can add up to 5,000 characters of text where you can write a summary of your video if you want to. The next thing I would recommend is to create subtitles for your videos. Now, if your first language is English, you have good luck because LinkedIn will automatically transcribe your language. So you have to do minimal editing. It's quite good, the AI voice recognition software. So you have to just like maybe correct a few words. It's 99.9% accurate. But this will also help you to get more traffic because now YouTube might make this indexable. So if you're mentioning a topic over and over again in your subtitles, this might become like searchable on the search field. So the next thing you want to do is you want to add text to your videos. You have up to 500 characters to use text. And there is a great tool that you can use to find relevant text, which is called TubeBuddy. I put the link down in the first pinned comment, so you can download this there and there. There's a free version, but the Pro version is not that expensive, and I really highly recommend to use the Pro version because you get an unlimited amount of search data. It will allow you to just type in a keyword and will show you how many people are searching for that on a monthly basis and how many videos are there. So it will give you a rating for those keywords to show you exactly, for example, you find a keyword that has a huge search volume but only a very small number of videos, which means it would be perfect for your video. Not only will this help you to optimize your YouTube videos, but it will also help you to find new content ideas for new videos that nobody has done before, and that would really help you to grow your channel. Last but not least, add your video to your playlist that you have created on your website. You want to really make sure that you have interesting content, aligned and properly aligned playlists. So if someone finds one video, they will most likely want to watch more of it. And watching a playlist from one to start is giving you like a massive watch time boost and shows YouTube that this content was super relevant for this person. So YouTube is even more encouraged to show your channel to more similar people like this person just watching the content. Now the next thing that you want to do is you want to schedule your video, and I recommend to have a fixed schedule. Decide in advance which days you want to publish your content, because this is creating habits among your audience. Over time, they will start to expect your video to come on a specific time and date. So what time and date of the week do you choose? The day doesn't really matter. It matters more like how many videos do you want to create per week. Choose recurring days per week, but choose a fixed time. And I recommend choose something when the majority of your audience is online. For example, if you're targeting the American market, you might pick something like 9 a.m., 11 a.m., 1 p.m. Eastern time. If you're targeting the European market, you might pick something else. If you're targeting the Asian market or Australia, choose a time which is working for the majority of your audience to be awake. And it really sometimes depends on your context. If you have something like more leisurely, you might pick something on the weekend. If you have something more business related, you might pick something during the week or during office time. So choose a time in a day per week that works for you. Now step number 2 is you have to promote your video on other channels. And this is really important, especially in the beginning. YouTube will not show your video to that many people. So you have to drive traffic to your own videos. Promote your video in your newsletter. Promote it on LinkedIn. I actually made a video about how to promote your YouTube videos on LinkedIn. Check this out over here. Then optimize it. Publish it on Facebook, on your personal profile, on your company page. Upload it on LinkedIn, on your company page, on your personal profile, on your Instagram profile, on your TikTok profile, on Instagram, on IGTV. You name it. Publish it on your website. Put it in the description. Put it in the headline. Put it in the website of your profile. And boost it wherever you can. Send it a direct message. Put it into your email. Invite people to watch it. You have to create your own fan base in the beginning. The more people who are really interested in watching this, you can drive to your video, the more people YouTube will suggest organically to your channel. That's how you grow. First, you have to do the hard work and drive traffic to the video. Prove to YouTube that this video is valuable, and then YouTube has enough data to understand which people actually like to watch it, because YouTube knows all the videos you watch and all the other videos you watch. So it knows if someone watches this, they're most likely also interested in this. It's kind of like a Facebook lookalike audience on Facebook. So promote your video as much as you can on all the social media channels, on your website, on your email list, as much as you can, and you will grow your YouTube channel explosively in 2020. If you want to learn more about how to promote your YouTube channel on different platforms, check out how to promote YouTube videos on LinkedIn. And you will also love my next video where I talk about how to promote your YouTube videos on Twitter. So make sure that you subscribe and turn a notification bell on to get a notification once the video goes live. Now, if you want to learn more about how to grow a B2B YouTube channel, leave me your questions in the comments below. If you want to work with me one-to-one on your YouTube channel growth, make sure that you check out the link in the description about my one-to-one VIP coaching sessions. Also, make sure that you give this video a like. Check out those videos over here and over here. And if you want to support me and my channel, you can also consider subscribing to my Patreon, where you get early access to all future videos, and you have the ability to submit content ideas for future videos and to vote on what videos I'm going to create next. And I'm going to see you in the next one.